Hello Aries, and welcome to your September audio taroscope, brought to you by me, Kathleen Robinson of Karmaqueens and 5 Tarot. So let's get on and see what September brings you. So we're going to mix the cards first of all. And I think I've mixed them enough. Let's get them into a pile. Give them a bit of a shuffle, maybe two. Brilliant. All right. So, a general overview of what September has in offer is we're going to have a look at two cards that they want to show you. So we've got the Death card and we've got the King of Pentacles upright. Contrary to what people believe, the Death card is actually about transformation. It's like you're stepping into an older version of yourself now, and you're discarding with relish all the things that you were struggling with before, because you've accepted you've become an older sort of person. Even if you're young, you're stepping into that mature, knowing person that you are becoming in September. So it's quite a transitional phase, that's what we call it. You might even feel that you want to change the way that you look slightly, or the way that you want to approach things. These are all signals of you adopting the newer version of yourself, the improved version, if you like, as you're moving forward. Your King of Pentacles upright is suggesting that it's all about doing things the traditional way. That's what this card means. But other than that, it can mean if you're doing anything business-wise, because obviously pentacles are related to resource, but they can be knowledge, is that you're doing it for the right reason and doing it very fairly, so that there's no sort of things that's happening behind the scenes. The people that you're doing business with are exactly the sort of people that you would like to have around you as you're doing business in September. So although they may be very traditional in the way that they do business, they may not be as technically savvy as you would have hoped that they would be. But do you know what? I'd prefer somebody with a solid handshake and commitment to do the job than somebody that tends to have all these gadgets and not know what they're doing. So basically, in month ahead, it's all about transformation, and it's also about improvement in terms of your financial status. Whatever you're doing, you're relishing it and you're moving forward. If we look at relationships around you in September, we're looking at these two cards. So it can be any form of relationship, whether it be an intimate relationship, family, friends, even work is connected. And the message that they're bringing you here, when you have the Hangman upright, is that things will go at their own regal pace. So for instance, if you're in a relationship and you feel that you want to take it to another level, it's suggesting that the universe will decide when that happens, not you. And you just have to go with the organic flow of what's happening around you. You can't hurry things. In terms of the Five of Pentacles upright, this card is suggesting that a lot of your energy is fed into the relationship. This is called a nursing card, and it's kind of suggesting that you are the one giving. You're the one that's making it happen. You're the one assuming control of the relationship, and you're giving more than the other person is giving you. And that's why it's called the nursing card. And sometimes, you know, it is possible to give too much. And sometimes the other person has to be allowed to step in and make their contribution to what's happening in the relationship. And by you stepping in too quickly to a situation, maybe you're not giving that other person the thought of stepping in and doing something under their own steam. So why not take a back step in a relationship if you feel that that's what's happening to you, and allow the other person the time to move forward. As we're looking at finances for this month, let's see what they're bringing you. Well, it's a mixed bag, to be fair. You've got the Ace of Cups reversed. And when we're talking about resource, which we are, which is finances, the Ace of Cups is a wish that you would love to happen. But there's just one thing that's getting in the way of you achieving that process. And I'm guessing it's because of this card here, the King of Rods upright. And this card is about being dangled a carrot in front of you, which is, too good to be true kind of situation. And the reason it's been dangled is because they're asking you to do something, but they also are going to take back something from it. So there's a sacrifice required. So if we take them both together, what we're looking at is that thing that you really, really want to happen financially is held back momentarily because the sacrifice that's been asked of you is very, very big. Now, the good news is that the sacrifice wins, because when you get the King of Rods upright, you're acknowledging that, yeah, I'm going to have to give something here, but in the long term, I'm going to be better off. So it's suggesting that you will get over that hurdle and you will indeed get an elevation in terms of your financial situation. When we're looking at challenges, we're looking at potential blockages that might stand in your way this September. And what I see around you here is the World card reversed. So what's that saying? Well, it's saying that this September, in order to have a new beginning brought to you, you have to be done with the old part of your cycle. There's things that have been left open that you need to close up and deal with before they will allow you to have another chapter open up in your life. So get on and do that. If you don't, then simply you'll find that you're not able to get a new beginning because you haven't dealt with what's required of you from the existing situation. The Temperance card is incredible emotion, okay? It's one of those cards you get when you're happy in the morning and by lunchtime you're crying your eyes out and you just don't know what's going on here. Well, the simple thing could be hormones. It could be that's affecting you. I mean, you're having to do that. Or it just could be that there's just too much that you're dealing with and you haven't been giving yourself the time to look at that situation and just take little baby steps rather than try and engulf the whole project, if you like. So you're fighting against a lot of emotional aspects that's impinging on you this September, and it's asking you just to be steady. Everything doesn't have to be done all at once. And finally, well, before we get on to the other cards, let's just talk about me. Yes, I've been reading the cards since 1995, online since 2009. I do Zoom readings, telephone and face-to-face readings. They're all bookable by appointment on my website, and it's so easy to make your booking. The payments are very easy to make. If you're in the UK, you can choose to pay by bank transfer. If not, you'll be paying by PayPal, which gives a facility for you to pay on your credit card if you're not a PayPal member. And once you've had your reading with me, you get an MP3 sent to you so that you can download that on your phone or on your computer and listen to that reading again and again. I also have a Karmaqueens loyalty scheme, which means for every reading that you have I give you a Karmaqueens crown. And when you have 9 readings, the 10th reading is all yours for free. So it can't be bad, can it? So have a look at my website, 5tarot.co.uk, and see if there's anything that you fancy. Also, if you're not into having a conversation with me, I also do 2 different types of email readings. One is ask 3 questions, where you put your questions to me and it gets answered. And the second is a 12-month review of where you're going in the next 12 months. Again, they're sent to you in a beautiful downloadable magazine type layout that you can flip, plus a PDF that you can download as well. So that's all about me. But now it's all about you, Aries. And now we're going to go on to another set of cards, which is the universe wanting to have a little bit of a discussion on where they feel you are in September and what they want to bring you. And what better way of doing this by giving you my crystal cards. So I'm going to mix them on your behalf, and I'm putting them back together. And I'm going to put them straight out. So the first card that they want to bring you is something called life lessons. And that's interesting. It's brought you through peridot, which is the crystal that they want to show you that through. So let's just see why they brought you peridot. Well, it's a translucent stone. It's a pale olive green, and like other crystals with color variations. It has an uplifting, positive energy that helps with mental focus and clarity, study, and decision making. And it's saying, this card is reassurance that the challenges you're experiencing bring you valuable life lessons. Upsetting situations aren't tests, they're experiences that help us learn truths about ourselves and others. And if you keep experiencing recurrent patterns, the key to break free from these negative cycles is understanding the lesson they offer you. For instance, a series of negative relationships could be an opportunity for you to look at your levels of self-esteem. Are you settling for an unhealthy relationship because of a feeling that you can't have a healthy partnership? Similar insights can heal negative patterns related to your career, your health, and other life areas. So ask God to reveal the underlying lessons within a troubling situation. Be open to seeing the role you may have played in accepting these patterns. And the intent here is not to blame yourself, but to assume responsibility for your part as a way of empowering you to take charge of the pattern and not allow it to continue. I hope that is useful. And lastly, we're getting on to the cards that I really do like using, and these are my chakra cards. Very basic, but I like using them. So let's get around and mix them and see what they're bringing you. Let's get them. I'm going to shuffle them. So what are they bringing you? It's bringing you coupling and temptation. From the outside, it's time of success in everything, but appearances are often deceptive. The period of activity of dark spirits inside and outside of us has begun. Beware and don't be fooled. Stop for a moment and think. So they're asking you to rely on that superb gut instinct that you've got. And if you feel somebody's saying something that's not quite right, you have the right to challenge them and say, do you know what? I'll have to find more information about that. So that's all from me. Just a reminder, if you haven't actually subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do like and subscribe, because this helps me help you by giving you free monthly tarot card readings. So that's all from me. Take care. Until the next time. Bye for now.